5 political veterans are in the running to be Tampa's next mayor. There is one common phrase being uttered by each camp, and that's jobs. Well, right now, the unemployment rate in Tampa is at 12%, something each of the candidates says must go down. If one candidate doesn't receive a majority of the vote on Tuesday, it will force a runoff, and election officials are predicting that will happen. March 22nd is the scheduled runoff date. But who exactly can vote in this election? There's been some confusion between city and county lines, and our Serena Fazan joins us now from Tampa to explain all of this for us. Hi, Serena.
Hi, Linda. You know, it can be very confusing. We are actually on Hillsborough Avenue. Now, if you live to my left, you can vote. But if you live to my right, you can't vote. Unless you go a bit further down, then you can't. Then you can vote. I know it sounds very confusing, so what do? The bottom line? Know your precinct. Amber Williams and Mary June Hanberry plan on voting Tuesday for the mayoral election. 5 seasoned candidates are vying for the top job.
It is very important to get out there and choose an official who will steer us in the right direction.
It's really a hard decision to make, and I've listened to them every day on TV.
These women, while undecided, are just happy to have a vote. Some of their friends live in Hillsborough County and pay city utilities, but can't go to the polls.
This is a large geographic area, and the boundaries are not well defined.
Dr. Earl Leonard, the county supervisor of elections, says his office has received an influx of calls from voters who are confused. So they have made it simple. Just go to votehillsborough.org and type in your address.
And boom, it will tell you what the precinct is.
If your precinct is in the 1, 2, or 300s, you are eligible to vote for Tampa's mayor. But judging by this map, a neighbor across the street may not be able to.
If it were defined by perhaps an interstate, a river, a boundary, the bay, or whatever, it would be much easier to determine.
Amber hopes eventually anyone in Hillsborough can go to the polls and elect a mayor that is really the face of a county and not just a city.
Because Tampa does not just consist of the city. It also consists of the surrounding areas. And I think that everybody should have a say-so in our growth of Tampa as a city as a whole.
Now, at this point, only about 8% of registered voters took advantage of early voting. Dr. Earl Leonard still believes there will be a very high turnout tomorrow. He said his office once again has been inundated with calls. He thinks that this is a very interesting election and feels that people are just taking their time to make up their minds. Reporting live in Tampa, I'm Serena Fazan, ABC Action News.
Thank you, Serena. For your up-to-the-minute results of Democracy 2011, just click on our website. ABC Action News' full Election Day coverage begins bright and early at 5 o'clock in the morning and continues all day and throughout the evening. We'll have everything you need to know on air and online at abcactionnews.com.